If you see a community that can teach you any tech skill of your interest, get you mentored, empower you to mentor others, give you gifts and swag, get you certified, and support you all along your growth journey, would you join that community? In this video, I'm going to tell you more about the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadorship Program. So stay tuned. Yeah, welcome back. So it is time to unwrap everything and tell you all that you need. So what exactly is the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadorship Program? For me to better explain this, I think we should take a tour through their site. So we're going to explain everything, all you need to know from the website, and this gets you acquainted not just to the program, but all the resources that they have out there. Pick your phone or your system and just go to aka.ms/become-MLSA, which means Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. And let's start from their homepage right here. I see, beautiful faces smiling at me. Let's look at here. Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors. Become a student ambassador. You can apply here. But what is it all about? Amplify your impact and establish yourself as a mentor and leader in your community while developing the technical skills and the emotional intelligence you need to succeed. This community is not just building you to be skillful, maybe technically, they also support you with soft skills that give you opportunity to mentor others, be mentored, and also mentor others and grow your skills significantly. So this is something that is common to all ambassadors and everyone that I've interacted with. I see them that they are truly a force for good, locally and globally. Locally, because you start from the community where you are on your campus, and also from your nation, and you continue to build that impact globally by engaging with global events, and of course your impact continues to go global. Let me make this disclaimer that the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadorship Program is only for students from the word Student Ambassadorship Program. And this student can either be a university student, a polytechnic student, a college of education student, or a master's student, or a PhD student. You don't just have to be maybe an undergraduate alone. You could be undergraduate, you could be postgraduate. And your school can actually still be polytechnic, but a well-registered one, and you can still be part of the community. So you might find yourself helping fellow students build their coding skills while online with Microsoft Learn, organizing virtual hackathon to solve real-world challenges, earning certifications, or building digital communities. It's all up to you. And what this page is talking about is a variety of different roles or track you might want to choose to explore yourself. You could be that person that can teach others how to build their coding skills online using Microsoft Learn resources, which is like Microsoft University, or you can be good at organizing a virtual hackathon to solve a real-world problem. That could be what you want to engage constantly, helping people to become, or you want to support other people in any certifications, build their skill and certifications, or even building a digital community where people come to meet and they feel safe, inclusive in their learning. But at the end, the goal is to make you a force for good locally and globally. And this is it. If you want to apply, you click on become a student ambassador by clicking on apply. You check your profile, Imagine Corp. I'm going to talk about that. Microsoft Learn with Microsoft University. But let's move on before we apply. Why you should apply? 3 main reasons here. Make a difference with students from around the world. Because the community connects with other students who share your passion in focused leagues and use tech to solve real world challenges. When getting into the program, you're going to have about 16 leagues. Oh, you're interested in AI, you're interested in applied AI in tech, you're interested in web development, how to develop different skill area you're interested in. You can join those leagues. Even social good, you can join the league and work with others. So that's why you are making a difference with students from all around the world, from different countries. 2, you grow your skills and build your reputation as a tech insider. So you kickstart your career with the training and certifications while still a student. That's massive on your in your journey. support for virtual events, and unique access to experts and mentors. Yes, you have access to experts and mentors. And third, you become a leader in your local tech community and empower your peers. So you've been trained, you've been empowered, and again, you give back to them by organizing bootcamp and events, weekend meetings, meet up on your campuses and teach others. Remember, you can even bring others into that program to teach. It doesn't have to be the only one teaching or the one to teach. But host digital events like this, offer guidance to other students, and earn recognition that separates your resume from the pack. And that's important. Even if you are doing MSc, in UK, you can become this student ambassador and contribute this way. It even helps you to deepen your knowledge in that tech skill, in that whatsoever role you're disciplined right now. You don't have to be a science student before you can become ambassador, no matter what you study. We've seen medicine students, we've seen people from diverse fields. So don't just think it's only for maybe science students alone or maybe STEM. No, not at all. So now you know why you should apply and many other things. I believe this is very important on your CV. This is the height of demonstrating commitment to grow your community, to impact others. Everything you want to think of in terms of volunteering, it's embodied in this program, because you have the opportunity to mentor people, opportunity to host events, to learn, to guide others, a lot of time, and impact others as well. All right. So how does it work? So the Student Ambassadors program provides clear steps to help you learn and lead. So first you learn and then you lead, so you can make a difference and empower those around you. So let's get to this. I'm going to open this in a new tab, which takes me to a learning resource. Of course, you get there. This is Microsoft Tech blog, and this blog is put together by the Student Developer Evangelism team, and this is more details about this. Remember, what we are looking for is how it works. Let's read this together. The goal is I want to answer all questions around this Student Ambassadorship program. So it's a community for students. We've established that, like you. I assume you're a student. If you're not, you can still follow through and guide, your junior ones or someone, around you who you can invite to come, and partake and be part of this program. Who want, students who want to teach, who want to rather use tech to solve real world problems. The goal is not just to teach you tech, it's to empower you with the skill that can enable you to solve problems. And that's when you become valuable. That's when you find your feet. You have a strong career and you can grow and become a force locally and globally. While I was still in the university at the early stage, my ideas suffered a lot of execution, simply because I don't have the skill. I'll think of something like this, but there is no way for me to bring it to pass because I don't have the skill. And there wasn't anything like Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadorship program around me then. I would have grabbed it. Oh, my days in the university. However, I was able to see, work hard and build the little things I could build. But here, every skill you are building is helping you towards solving problems, becoming problem solver and solution provider to the world. It also, you do that alongside with like-minded peers. You establish themselves as mentors and leaders in their community and amplify their impact. So give you the opportunity to connect with other students. We've mentioned this from 102 countries and still counting. You foster their online communities, get training and earn certifications. Yes, over 8 free certifications, and tackle practical challenges, all while building key technical and soft skills to help them succeed. So they are literally building you and helping you succeed. All those questions you have, you need a mentor, you will get everything. Here is someone, a first-year student at ITI Institute, said, I found the Student Ambassador program to be full of like-minded individuals who share an equal passion for a better world with the help of technology. Amazing. So you've read about the community now. Maybe you have a friend who is an ambassador, or you've attended an event 2 step by 1, or you're watching this video and I'm guiding you through the blog post now. These are the experiences from some recent graduates. Maybe you've even checked out the infographics on how these things works. Maybe not. If you've decided to send in your application, I'm going to walk you through that page shortly. But just before that, let's look at those things that were put in bold. What does they mean? The global community of student ambassadors is the heart of the program, and upon acceptance, you are immediately connected to every fellow ambassador via Microsoft Teams, as well as with Microsoft mentors who are there to help you along your journey. This program is for you. you've tried to learn tech on your own. You have the passion, and you're not just, you want to be a force for good, but you don't have all the necessary support, like a community of like-minded people, like mentors that can empower you quickly to be able to give back to your community. This program is for you. You can collaborate with other students who share your passion in dedicated leagues that I mentioned. You will then have the opportunity to show off your work in local and global challenges like the Imagine Cup. Wow, this Microsoft Imagine Cup, just something you must not miss. It is amazing. The 2023 edition is live. It's starting now. So you can team up with people and register. It's an hackathon. Register to compete. The team that won this year, which is 2022, is Team V-Bionic. Learn about the winners of the Magic Cup trophy. They won actually $50,000 in Azure credit, so they can build this solution in Azure. That's a massive, and a $100,000 cash prize, and mentorship with Microsoft Chairman and CEO Satya Nadella. Take me back to when I was a student. I cannot. This is too much, too sweet of a benefit to grow yourself. I just want to go back to being a student. Oh my God, I can't actually compete now. It's not possible for me to compete. But you can see, this is really amazing. You see, real opportunity, real community that helps and after your growth. You will have support from Microsoft in the form of unique access to experts like Cloud Advocate. Oh my God. See, Cloud Advocate, let's go there. Cloud Advocate, who are the Cloud Advocates? See, there are many, and I'm going to shock you. Oops, this is me. Yes, I'm the one doing this video. This is me, TheOyinbooke. I never did an introduction of myself, but this is me. You will have access to, mentorship from me. Power Platform, data science and machine learning, fusion development. I'm into those things. And amazing several others ambassadors. Cloud Advocate in different technology area who are more than willing to support your growth. You see, so it has quite a number of things, and I want you to go through these resources as well. Let's look at this comment here. If you are into tech, if you are into learning, if you are into being part of student communities, just join this program. Wow, don't think twice. The excitement in me while I'm walking you through this video, you should feel it as well. Okay, so we've seen now, right, how it works. It has opportunities, benefits, a lot of things connected to the program. But what else? There are milestones that you need to be aware of. 3 milestones. So what about those milestones? Let's click here to check them out. So the student ambassador milestone, these are the programs. And there are 3 milestones. The first is alpha, beta, and gold. So when you join, you are just new joiner, so no level there. You just announce yourself. And the next level you move to is alpha. How do you get to alpha? Student ambassador that complete a learning path on Microsoft Learn will earn the alpha badge. And that alpha badge comes with this amazing that level comes with this benefit. $150 monthly Azure credit. This is, oh my God, $150 monthly. You can do quite a lot with this. Visual Studio Enterprise subscription, studentambassadors.com email address, event workshop kit, incentives for event attendees. So when you organize an event, you can actually have some incentive. Okay, let's say there's going to be free LinkedIn Learning voucher, LinkedIn Learning license given out. And what they will do is for every 10 people that attend, they will give you one. So it's raffle, it's not everyone. So if you can gather 100 people, meaning you are going to have about 10 vouchers. Amazing, isn't it? How about beta? So what it will take you to move to this alpha level is you must complete a Microsoft Learn resource. And then you will earn this alpha badge. And completing Microsoft Learn resource is, I'm going to talk about that shortly, how you can even start your learning journey now to demonstrate your passion in tech and in also joining the community. The next is beta, the beta ambassador. You can see this is 2-star. For you here, student ambassadors who plan and host an event for other students in their community will earn the beta badge. So this is just you plan and host the event. It could be online, it could be in your lecture theater, and have students gather and teach them something. And what are The moment you do that and you should report, then you get promoted from alpha to beta, and it comes to beta alpha benefit. Then you have swag. I'm going to show you at the end pictures of people announcing their wins, of the swags and everything. You have the swag, event support for ongoing event, other event, and even mentorship opportunity. You have them here because your first event might not be great and you need to be supported. You need support and you need to be mentored to be able to continually build your skill and get others. So it's not about perfecting all and having a super great event. It's about demonstrating the passion and gathering people, and teaching them so that they can know what they don't know before. And the last milestone here is gold. So student ambassadors who have gone above and beyond serving their local community will be invited into the gold milestone. So this is by nomination. The more events you host, the more opportunity you have to collaborate with other students to do events, the more you give to the community. Then people can nominate you. I can nominate you. Student ambassadors can nominate you. Microsoft employee can nominate you because they see your work out there. You definitely have access to the alpha and beta benefit, program leadership support opportunities. So you have that opportunity to lead programs, and then that literally sets you at a higher stage. Participate in pilot programs from Microsoft, those exclusive pilot programs, you'll be able to participate in them. Microsoft Most Valuable Professional Mentorship, MVP. Before joining Microsoft, I was an MVP. So I know what it means for an MVP with technical community contribution and experience to mentor you. I mean, you are doing this and you are having someone who is doing that at higher level, even with professionals mentoring you. That goes a long way. And you might even be invited to the MVP program. By the time you're done with your program, you then become from gold, you become MVP. That's massive. You also have an exclusive gold swag for gold ambassador. You have a swag for better, you're going to have swag for gold as well. So what are you waiting for? Apply now. So let's go ahead and click apply now. I've clicked apply now just so that I can have it in the new screen. It's going to ask you to sign in. That's the first thing you do. Ask you to sign in. I'm going to use my Microsoft account. I have an Outlook account. If you don't have one, you can register an Outlook account, or if you have a Gmail account that has been used for Microsoft product in the past, you can use it. At the left hand side, you can see the different stages of application. Don't worry, you think they're long, you just see they're actually not that long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you review 8 steps. But the major stages are here: program agreement, personal information, academic institution, application questions, and review, which is 5. The first stage is just to review and understand the terms and conditions and all those things. And because application is being reviewed quarterly, so if you are submitting your application between August 31st, anytime from after August 31st, meaning September, from September, it's going to be reviewed by January. So admission is January started, so you should make sure you submit before ending of December. I mean, let's just say by November, you should submit by November. Give them 1 month to the time they announce so that they can do the review, because they can actually close. So it's in circle, and these are other information you need to know about US specific and other things. Then I move to next, which brings me to the privacy terms and condition. I get to learn about it. You must be at least 16 years old at the time of submission. It is important. You must be enrolled in full-time in an accredited academic institution. It should be accredited, either Polytechnic College of Education or university. That's what you have here. Be an individual person, not a corporate entity. You can't be a corporate entity and register here. You must be an individual, and you must not be a Microsoft employee or current contractor. So those are the terms and conditions, and you can move to the next page. And you have to accept it before you move on. So by default, it's accepted for you. If you don't, then you can't proceed. You must accept before you move on. And after this, you'll be required to put your personal information. It's going to ask for your first name, last name, your contact email, your date of birth, your gender, your pronoun. This is optional. Your country is required. State of province is optional. Then please check this box, because you'll be able to get SMS alert anytime there's an announcement, there's something major, so that you don't miss out things because you're not checking your email. Because you just check this box, it's going to require that you put your country and also the primary phone number that you want to use. Then you get verification code so that it verify that the phone number is this. I'm going to uncheck this for now and click next. And next is going to come to your social media, ask you to put in your social media details. This is important. Don't joke with it, because how do the team assess your how do they assess your eligibility if they can't see evidence of you passionate about learning tech or done something in the past, that make you qualify? So it's not just because you want to join. We should see evidences of you joining, of what you've done that really, and I'm going to share that at the end of this video, and what are the kind of things you can do to showcase or to demonstrate your interest and passion in joining the community. I have this here, and I'm going to also add another one. I always recommend add Twitter, add LinkedIn. So my LinkedIn is so I've added my Twitter and my LinkedIn, and I can go to next page. On this page, I need to put my academic information. And what I have there, because I'm not pulling this through, country and region, Nigeria, where I school was in Kwara, the university I attended was University of Ilorin, degree program, I didn't see the one I took, but you can select order. And degree level is bachelor for me. You can select bachelor, master's, PhD. Don't worry, if you are College of Education or Polytechnic, select bachelor. And expected graduation date, it must be at least 6 months before you graduate. If you want to join, you can't, maybe you have 2 months to go and you are joining. No, it's not possible. It will be at least 6 months. So meaning if you're in your final year, you can still join because you have more than a year to go. For me, it's 2023, and let's say when in 2023 my graduating, let's say by December. Okay, 2023 December, what, let's just say this. Okay, then I can go to next page. And this is the most important part of this application, the application questions. So let me collapse this, or it's not collapsible, so that you can see there are two additional information that are actually there are two major under the application question. There are two major things you need to focus on. Please answer the questions in the following session with one video and 2 written responses. Only one video under 2-minute video should be provided. Please make sure you are recording in a quiet space with minimal background noise so that we can hear you clearly. If you prefer to submit your video in your native language, you can do so. If you choose to record your video in any language that is not English, you are required to include English subtitles in the video so that I can read what you're saying. Because most Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors events are hosted in English, program participants should have at least intermediate level English proficiency. So, you should be able to speak English and hear. Now, there are 3 areas. You see, welcome, you see, guide, you see, connect. So if I choose welcome, what does welcome mean? So I'm selecting what area. Please select the area where you can demonstrate your public speaking skills with the video. So welcome, what does welcome mean? The moment I chose welcome, the remaining 2 areas, which is guide and connect, is going to require me to type in things. And the minimum is 100 characters and the maximum is 2000 characters. Okay, but here is just to drop the link to your YouTube where you upload where you talk about the welcome. Okay, so let's see what welcome is about. Welcome, what does it mean? We are looking for students who can provide an inclusive, accessible, and authentic environment to learn. Tell us about a specific time you welcome a new person into one of your communities. How would you use that experience to be a better student ambassador? For you to answer this video, you must have had experience with belonging to a community on campus, and you welcome students to that community. Your community might not still be a community of learning, could even be campus fellowship. If you can tell story, it's about storytelling skill. How were you able to welcome a new person to that community, and how will you use that experience to be a better student ambassador? So you must relate them. Oh, when I was on campus, I was in a tech group, WhatsApp group where people that have interest in tech, they join, and you were there. And first to start with the experience of your onboarding. Someone invited you the very first day, they announced your arrival, and people welcomed you. And after that time, you started finding your fruit. And when you see that people were joining, you find when you, or you might even say when you first joined, you were just there, days, nothing happened, you didn't know how to navigate the WhatsApp group or what it's even all about, and you realize that that was a challenge. Meanwhile, the group intention is good, but nobody was there to carry you along. And when new people join, you always take it upon yourself to reach out to them and welcome them, and share with them some of the links that you painstakingly recovered, but that this is what they'll be interested in, and that will help them to understand the objective of the groups. You shared it with them, and from that they were able to pick up on time and become active member of the community. If I become Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors, I'll be able to drive more active community on campus, mentor them the same way I've been mentoring others. And you can see that kind of how you've been able to relate your experience. Don't write what I'm telling you here, because everything is way against plagiarism. You can't just cook up with a story. You must use something that is genuine and authentic. Find that community. It might not be tech community. That's why it doesn't have to be a tech community. It could be any community you belong to on campus. But please be ethical. It can't be any bad community. Yeah, it cannot be. It cannot be. Okay, so but you don't feel comfortable with I'm not sure I can do a video around that welcome, then you can choose guide. Guide is saying that we are looking for students who are driven to guide their peers in learning technical skills. Tell us about one specific technical skill you have learned and how you were guided to learning it. How would you use that experience to be a better student ambassador? And right here, you might be talking about maybe you attended a webinar online, you were taught data analysis or data science or any soft skills or web development, and you have to explain how you were guided to learn that thing, and how does it stick? And how are you going to use that experience? Do you want to build on top of the experience? Do you want to refine the experience? Or do you find the methodology through which you were taught effective and you believe that you can replicate it? Or have you even replicated it? In case you've even taught people after that time, of course, you can share that here. Now, I've done this after that time, I've done it, and I'm still going to continue to do it in on larger platform if I'm being, admitted into the program. You can say that. And of course, or if you are interested in Connect, I am not comfortable doing videos for the full tool side. Maybe I can do video for Connect. So what is Connect? We are looking for students who have strong community ties and want to connect their communities to their peers. Tell us about a specific. What I mean is, okay, let's complete this. Tell us about a specific event you have planned and connected diverse audiences together. How would you use that experience to be a better student ambassador? Could be on a field trip. Could be your departmental group, which the community you belong to, and you have an event, your symposium, and you went ahead and started inviting your friends in your network or another department to join, and you can interpolate or extrapolate that experience into if you're into Microsoft Learn Student ambassadorship, you can easily talk to these people to come and learn about this tech. You can talk to them about building tech skill and career. You can bring them to your meetup. You should be able to cite genuine experience and scenario. There is no way you should have at least one out of these three. If you don't have, you might delay your application first and make an attempt to contribute so that I have something to talk about. And that way you actually test yourself and understand where you are more strong. Is it in welcoming people? Is it in guiding them, by teaching, or is it connecting them, to communities and events that you are hosting or the other ambassadors on your campus are hosting, or even outside your campus are hosting? So this determines the video. The same thing we talked about welcome. You just have to start typing your response. My advice here is this: in any of these things, make sure you show what you've done while you're talking about them. What you've done. Provide easy, relatable or genuine and authentic stories of yourself. Don't try to copy someone or put in fake thing. No, make genuine experience that you've gone through. Explain them here, put them here, and if you can get it proofread, it will be okay. So that you are not, maybe you have a good experience but you can't tell the story well. It's about storytelling. We need to see how you can articulate those experiences and how you are sure you are committed to using those experiences to contribute to the ambassadorship program if you are being, admitted. And that is it here. Assuming you are done filling all this, additional information is right here. Which of the following technologies interest you? You have to choose some technology, blockchain. It doesn't matter that that's what you will learn, but you can choose some. I'm interested in this, I'm interested in that. Just to know your interest. If you have a Microsoft Learn profile, please share the link to your profile here so we can see what you've been learning. This is very important. That is why as you're watching this video and you have interest, you should first go. I'm going to share the link to Microsoft Learn, and now you can get your profile right at the end of this video. Or I can pin it right there. You can check right there. You see the link on how to get your Microsoft Learn profile. So once you watch that video, just less than 2 minutes, you will see where how you can copy your Microsoft Learn profile link and put it here. Meaning we're going to evaluate and check if you show me what you can do by what you've done. If you are saying I have interest, I will learn tech, I will do this, I will do that, let me even see. Are you even learning Microsoft Learn? That is the best way to be sure that this knowledge area you said you are interested in, or all the things you have mentioned in your application questions, that's how to evaluate and see that, oh, truly you are learning. So we can see what you've been learning. Use this space to tell us about your involvement in your community, both online and on campus, and any organization you are involved in, especially if you hold leadership positions. Feel free to share anything else you'd like us to know here as well. So this is the opportunity to add more to your application. And after that, nothing will happen because I need to really move on. I can't move on. The last stage is actually review, which is just to review all the things you put in there and submit. Don't be afraid. Everything you work on, it actually saves. So it saves. And this is not just the end of this video. Now I want to show you, students, what does it look like when people get admitted into the program? What does it look like when people get promoted to alpha? What does it look like when they get promoted to beta and better and also gold level? So let's see both the swags and even the announcement. For you to make a good submission, you should have evidence that will help you write a good story, and that starts by visiting aka.ms/learnstudent. Make sure you visit that site because that is the student hub where you have access to a lot of learning content and guide. And let's see, this is student hub. You should know this site very well. While you're navigating through this, look at these roles. Visualize yourself as, is it data scientist? Is it developer? Is it app maker? Is it data analyst? For example, for app maker, I'm going to open this in a new tab. Start learning about these things. That will take you to Microsoft Learn, which is the Microsoft University. You see right there, you get certified, but you might not even focus on getting certified now. You should first learn. Learn Power Automate, learn Power Apps, get certified. Oh, let me start Power Apps. And this take you to a Power Apps collection, which you see right there. So start learning. Every time you learn and you click on these things and learn, make sure you sign in. Once you sign in with your Microsoft account, everything synchronized. Remember, when you are submitting your application, you have a link, to put there your Microsoft account profile to show them, oh, this is my profile. And right here, the next thing for you to also do is, while you are learning, please post online. Go ahead to LinkedIn. Make a post. Oh, your interest. Talk about your interest in tech. Oh, I have interest in local development. Share it there. Go on Twitter, post it there. You can even pin it, to your Twitter profile, so that when they are reviewing your social media, they can see those traces that show that you have interest. If you are participating or you have a tech community, go ahead, volunteer. Even if you are not volunteering, if it takes you to write about it, oh, I could not attend this event, but I follow them online. These are the things I learned. Make sure you put those social digital footprints. They are evidences for your application. And the truth is this: you need to show that you are a capable candidate before you can be taken in. And that starts by the life you're living now. Don't say, when you make me an ambassador, I'll be able to do this. We want to see what you will do by what you are doing now. And that is how I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. I'll make sure I answer your questions. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more content. In the next couple of videos, I will be featuring a student ambassador story. so that you get to hear from them. Oh, how does it look like? So make sure you put on the notification bell so that you can hear directly and get notified when the video drops. Thank you and bye.